Hello and welcome to Overpass with possibly the possibly the worst trap selection that could be obtained. That was a fantastic start to this video. I would restart it, but I can't be bothered. So we have Archer, Paladin, and Decoy. Specifically, they said any decoy, but there's only one decoy. I guess you can upgrade it and it becomes a different kind of decoy, but whatever, it's the same thing. So we have a reinforced decoy and both of the champion types. I don't even know if it's possible to do it with this setup, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to be heavily based around this spot right here. In fact, we're probably going to have to do many of these lined up. What I'm going to start with, however, interestingly enough, is archers, and I'm going to put archers back here. Probably behind that. For now. So put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I was hoping for. Perfect. If I can get it to go close enough.
There's a lot to learn.
And we will take Death Augmenter. So that's going to be archers. There's going to be archers over there under the overpass. There's going to be archers on the overpass. I'm going to fill this area with decoys, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll start putting paladins around when I have some spare cash. Should have rotated them. Doesn't matter, they'll turn around, but take them a little bit to turn around. So basically we're going to be more or less holding them right here to the best of our extent, which so far is not very good. Now remember, my paladin or my archers have absolutely no protection. So if something gets to them, they are going to die, especially since they're not upgraded. I would, however, like to let them kill as many things as physically possible. Of course, that's probably very few, but you know, not as many orcs as physically possible is basically what I meant there. These guys, however, don't care. They gave me 10 anyway, so hit, thank you.
Is that all you got?
They do drop coins sometimes, so that's a plus for those horrid little creatures. Those waves at least give you a little bit extra in form of coins, I guess. This is on normal difficulty, so you know, keep that in mind. It's not going to be super crazy hard, but just having archers, not so sure about that so far. Once I line up enough archers in the underpass here, at the underpass, I should say, I will proceed with the decoys. The decoys hopefully will slow guys down. They won't slow down runners. Keep that in mind. Also, you can't shoot through that. I think I've explained that, but you can't shoot through that. I'll start laying down decoys and like about now. Just basically to hold things down. Now remember, those guys can't actually shoot through decoys as far as I'm aware. So, you know, that's a thing. And decoys will explode eventually.
An interesting choice.
But there's a decoy. Hello, decoy. It doesn't matter which way it's facing. Things will attack it after a certain amount of damage, depending on if it's upgraded or not. It will explode and kill things around it. So it's basically, it slows things down, but it also does kill things, so that's a plus. It's what I've got anyway, and that's a lot of dudes. See if I can get the archers to kill stuff. Not really. I was thinking maybe they would, you know, unleash a lot on everything. You can see I believe the decoy's health will show up. Yeah. On the bar, and they drop some dishes. It's gonna explode. Save it. I don't think you damage it. I should mention that. I don't think you shooting it does any damage. I'm glad they survived, because I didn't realize there were dudes back there. Now,
very well.
Let's give our guardians the ability to heal, so they don't get murdered by dudes. And then we shall place a second decoy. Those guys, I don't think they do get distracted by decoys. And the decoy heals. Fancy. I didn't think they actually got distracted by decoys. Apparently they do. It's fancy like that, I suppose. Yes, it's a decoy. Stop shooting it. Now decoys, when they're upgraded, do have a metric crap ton of health. So I suppose that's the thing. But when they explode, they don't come back. So once it's used, it's done. Used and abused, as it were. So slap another one over here. and give them fire arrows for added damage. I don't know if they actually do more damage. It does set things on fire though, so I guess that counts. I'm going to see if the archers can handle the runners. They should be able to. So far they are doing so. Quite nicely, in fact. In fact, they burnt that one to a crisp. Well done. Cloud passed by. I was wondering why it got so dark.
Go then. See if I can.
Not sure we need a third decoy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a Paladin lined up right there. It is the last wave, so this is going surprisingly well, given the situation here. I want to see how far he aggroes. He should aggro just about to the decoy. Not quite without me coercing him, it seems. Oh well, once he gets in there, so it shouldn't be an issue. Now if the decoys explode on the last wave, which they did, it wouldn't be too much of an issue, but I'm gonna need more paladins. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Paladins will take literally the most damage out of anything you can possibly build before they go down. They tank things like no one's business. Of course, that's their job, so I suppose they're pretty good at their job. And of course, they'll heal and they have ranged protection and stuff like that. So that was pretty fun. It was far easier than I was expecting it to be, given just Guardians and a Decoy, but Archer Guardians are admittedly kind of OP when used properly, which, when I say used properly, meaning away from everything that could possibly hurt them. Hooray! Welcome to Twin Halls! It's 2 hallways. Who knew?
Twin Halls.
Thank you.
The oldest of the Rift fortresses.
Comes with little boom barrels.
Say this place is haunted.
I don't remember how many it comes with, but I think it maybe 4 each side, is it? 3 each side by the looks of it. Has a area up here where you could place some archers in a horrid way, because I don't believe there are any flying enemies. So I'm not sure why you'd want archers all the way out here. They're not going to do a whole lot, and they'll take a lot of damage. There are roof kill zones, so... Oh, there are... No. Never mind, that's the other side. There are roof kill zones. There's another spot for archers that you could put up here. This is admittedly a much better spot if you're going to put archers on the balcony areas. Little rift zone thing, rift thing zone, whatever. And that's pretty much it. Roof traps are safe. You can't put them up there without breaking the game, basically, but you can put them there, and I believe somewhere in here, well, you can put them in the archways. That technically requires breaking the game, but I think you can put them in these archways. It doesn't appear you can put them in those archways, so those can't be broken. You may be able to put an Autoballista up there. You can put them up there for whatever reason. I didn't realize you could put it on that stuff. I thought that was like a no-build zone. Put them over there, whoop-de-freaking-do. But, yep, that's the next level, so give me your traps and stuff, and I will see you guys next time.